Yo, what is up, Long John Silver's? You know what? For as long as I've lived in America, I've never eaten at a Long John Silver's. I think they do like seafood or something, right? I mean, anyway, are they still in business? Who knows? Who knows? Full disclosure, this video is going to be a little bit weird because I actually recorded the audio, but I don't know, it got messed up, and so I'm just re-recording over it. So I guess it's just commentary. At this point, it looks like I'm just showing off that this is my build, that I made it, and I'm showing you that it has Jolt on the back. It's kind of weird actually doing commentary over my own video, but yeah, and I'm tapping the paper for some reason. And so this build over here is hotshot, obviously, Powerlinx with Jolt, and the two Ironworks are present, and we're going to arm him up like we do per usual. I seem to be going over the joints and like the movement stability and just, I don't know. And I seem to be trying to mess around with how the back works. Yeah, this is weird, man. I've never done a video like this where I'm just doing commentary over my own work. But I guess I'm just trying to figure out how the back works because, you know, like most of the builds, these are like fresh out the oven, right? And I think I figured out how the back works. And I'm like, yeah, this is how you do it. Like, yeah. And I'm just talking through it. Okay, so this is the beginning of the tutorial. You spin the waist around, and then you collapse the legs up. And we've done hotshot builds before on the channel, and so this isn't necessarily anything new. But I do love the colors on this guy, and that's probably why I paired him with Ironworks. And you know what? Thinking about the last hotshot build, I also paired him with Ironworks, but the configuration was a little bit different. And I might be explaining over here why I have the legs backward. Whether it's for clearance or aesthetics, I really don't know. But you do have to flip the feet down at a certain angle in order to get the Ironworks torsos to work. I might be complaining about the focus here or something. But oh, this is how you hide the hands. So you place them backwards, and you have him kind of folded up on his back, and then you're going to cinch them together using the waist of the Ironworks. And I know I'm going to get to that. Looks like I'm trying to get clearance there. Using the two hip connectors, we're going to plug them into the fists, and that's going to be a pretty secure hold. Looks like I'm trying my best while fumbling with these fat fingers, and bam, there we go. That's the first one, and then we're going to get the second one to connect on top of that, if I'll get to it in a second. So it looks like I'm just rubbing his stomach, rubbing his waist and thighs. Like, what are you doing, man? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how the back of the tires work. Okay, I guess those fold down. I feel like they don't. I feel like they actually fold back up, but maybe we'll figure that out as we go along. And yeah, I guess I'm talking about the torso and, you know, fattening it up with the biceps. This is so weird. This is so weird. And obviously I could have just did away with the video, but or even try to replicate what okay, I'm doing the shake test over here. But I don't know. I figured it'd be interesting, and we just kind of roll with it. So we're taking that second torso, the inner torso of IW, and we're having it. Yeah, there we go. Click back there, man. I could feel it through the video. And then, oh, see, yeah, I was right. The tires do come back up, and what we're doing is we're using those hip connectors to kind of bend into the top area of the axle, so to speak, to secure it. And it's a very, very secure build. I might do a shake test if I. Come on, do a shake test. Don't disappoint me. Do a shake test. Come on. Come on. Man. Do a shake test. Come on, man. Don't disappoint me. All right, man. I guess apparently I don't know myself well enough. But I'm like, yeah, solid enough. And I'm talking about the toes at this point. You got to have them at a certain angle, like I mentioned before. And, oh, I thought I was going to make the feet, but guess it's not. Oh, okay. So this is pretty cool. And so we're going to be making the toes right now. And in order to get this to all work, we're going to use the back flap. Yeah, that's right. I remember. And so you pop that in, and then you bring it over here, and it looks like an interesting contraption, but this is going to allow us to put these and fuse these toes together. And some of y'all talked about the Predaking vibes coming from this, and no, 100%, I feel it too. And so, okay, so we have the torso of Ironworks plugged in, and that secures the feet, the top portion of the feet, because the bottom, you know, like I said, that back panel is there. And now we're inserting it into the toes of Ironworks. or excuse me, of Hotshot, and that looks nice and cohesive. I think I could have used a piece of paper back there, perhaps, to make it a little bit tighter, if I recall, or maybe not. The fit does look pretty tight based on what I was just doing right now. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to grab the panel and yeah, and then we're going to cinch them together. If you're curious how I'm doing this, I'm actually watching this video on YouTube, but like the sound doesn't work for some reason. And so I'm just watching it in silence while just recording audio over it right now. How bizarre. Yeah, I hope I don't have to do this again because this is somewhat of a jarring experience actually. But that's okay. We're all just having fun. So more Predaking toes. Dude, I'm really hungry right now. I should have had some breakfast. I can hear my stomach. I don't know if you can hear my stomach through the microphone here, but it's like all right, so we're going back into the feetsies of Hotshot. That's looking good, dude. That's looking real good, dude. And some of y'all call them like a space marine. I love that so much. I love that take. I was a big StarCraft guy back in the day, and so kudos to those of you who mentioned that. And so I guess I'm trying to get the stability right. And yeah, I could have used some pieces of, maybe. I don't know what's loose, the toe part or the waist part. It might be the waist part because obviously these aren't meant to hold all these additional, the deluxe figure's waist is not meant to carry all this weight underneath. And so that's on me. There's nothing wrong with the character. So we have the scoops kind of pushing up against the back of the leg. It doesn't really secure it, but it does contribute a little bit more to it. And so therefore we have it resting there. And you can see he has a little bit of a wobble, but he's still all right. He's still all right, but he's looking good. He's looking good. And we're almost there. And now we're going to create the arms, I think, as I'm adjusting the camera. Let's go, G.I. Joe. What's taking so long? This guy over here, dude. It's all right. It's all right. He's not going to fall over. Let's go, homie. I might be complaining about fat fingers or not my nails, but I don't know. Fingers. Yo, homie, what's the holdup? It's weird complaining to myself right now. It's kind of funny. Oh, okay. I was talking about this arm for Ironworks. The whole, like on the older ones, for some reason, there was just too much paint, and so I had to carve it out, whereas the newer ones, the 5 milli works well without any modification. But this one, yeah, I had to carve out some bits. And they're oriented slightly differently because they're going to be the same side arm, but you're still going to get the same effect, and so it's going to be all good in the end. So I've plugged one of those in there. All right, man, he's not going to topple over, dude, or lay him on the ground or something, dude. Get on with it. Get on with it. I'm just watching right now. I'm like, is this what viewers see? Just like me just fidgeting with this? I was like, I got to do a better job of this right now. But it is an interesting experience, while jarring as it is, while just commenting over my own stuff. Yeah, okay, here I'm showing you the differences in terms of how the arms are configured, yet they're going to pull off the same function. And so we have that in there, and we're almost close to done. But yeah, like I said, it's jarring, but at the same time, it is a very interesting experience. It allows me to kind of reflect, especially without sound, you know, because I don't hear what's going on. Oh, okay, I'm showing you the pew-pews over here, and how the arms are going to be connected. We have that on the bottom. And then we're going to add the hook, just in case he needs to do some rock climbing, and the daka on top. And then, yeah, we plug that in here. I don't know if it's this video or another video, but I mentioned that tak in Korean means chicken. Taka. Yeah. So what else? All right. The other arm is coming together, Trevor. Let's do it and make it clever. And then we're going to put the hook and the other daka, and it looks like we're going to use or save Jolt for the very end. Let's go, bro. All right. And I wish he could stand a little bit taller. The cowboy stance is fine, but I do wish he was a little bit taller. And so we have the helicopter now, and then we're going to Voltron song, plug it into the back, and now we're done. Make him stand. Oh, and I was trying to figure out what to do with that, and I think I ended up putting it on the tire. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Didn't really have a good place for it to go. And yeah, come on, dude, make him stand straight, dude. Come on, man. We still got like 3 minutes left. What are you gonna do with 3 minutes, bro? You're already done. Okay, Now I'm addressing my concerns and trying to make him stand up a little bit straighter. I feel like there's something I'm going to do with the leg configuration that's going to allow it to work, and I'm going to be like, okay, okay, class, okay. And I think that's happening right now. Yeah, he's coming together okay. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to the audio. This happens every now and then, pretty rarely, but there's a couple of videos that I've completely trashed and tossed just because the audio wasn't working. But this one, I don't know. I had a particular affinity towards this build, and that's why I wanted to bring this to y'all, regardless of me having to do this weird commentary. Oh, and this might be me talking about maybe that the shoulder tabs are a little bit loose, or trying to pose them up right now. He'll put the visor down. Nice, 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 nice. He looks all like RoboCop right now. Drop it. But he went back to the horse stance. I was hoping we can keep him in his taller mode, but whatever's clever. So we have about a minute left, and at this point, what am I doing? I should have just like signed off and just been like, hey, thanks everyone, and da 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 da. But like, nope, gotta be me. Just gabby, gabby, gabby. Just talking, talking. Um, talking about something. I don't know. But speaking of Long John Silver's, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's probably because I'm hungry right now. Dude, I'm starving like Mervin's. Yeah, about to get some food on after this. Okay, well, we're just here. There's about 20 seconds left. I just want to say thanks for watching this kind of, I don't know, strange video of a commentary. And yeah. But I hope you have enjoyed it, even though it wasn't the original audio. And always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. And we're about 8 seconds left, so we're going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.